I was developing a pattern of complaints from individuals of Latino descent. And these are the people that I grew up with. I have many friends from this culture. But I've had to take a step back and look at that. Like, it was such distinct category of just a specific ethnic group who felt that I didn't treat them right. So in thinking about that, I really had to say, do I go into their homes feeling as if I know exactly who they are? And if that's what I'm doing, then that's a disservice to them. And in trying to process that, it has been more of like, just looking at the complaint. And I've had to explain, well, this is what happened and this is what I said. And it was an environment where it was safe to say, well, maybe I was wrong. And, I haven't had anyone to say, like, well, maybe there's some implicit bias going on. Like, let's talk about that. So, just in my own ruminations, thinking about it and saying, maybe I do go in with preconceived notions because I feel like I know who they are as a people. And I've had to really think about, everyone from that descent does not have the same way of life. And despite what I've read, I don't know the story. So I had to think about, do I get offended when they lie to me? Do I automatically maybe not believe what they've said? Do I have a different expectation for them in the same circumstances as I would for another family of a different nationality? Just having to think about those things. And I've even had times where I felt like, well, maybe it's them, their bias against me as an African American woman. But it's just my job to make sure that I'm not doing it to them. So, with that being said, what I would like to say to my coworkers is that, like I said, despite what we've read, we don't know the whole story. And despite who we've come into contact with or what we've seen on the news or what we believe, we have to take a step back when people are complaining and not jump on the defense and say, okay, what is my role in this? And try to adjust the way that we work with this group, because the pattern is real.